It is no longer news that the Court of Appeal in Abuja has nullified the election of Senate Minority Leader Senator Simon Mwadkwon, who is representing the Plateau-North Senatorial District in the National Assembly. In a unanimous judgment, the three-member panel led by Justice Daudu Williams held that the PDP did not validly nominate Senator Simon Mwadkwon. The panel also held that it is their view that court orders were not fully complied with by the PDP, as 12 local governments didn't participate in the Congress. The court, however, ordered a rerun for the Plateau-North senatorial seats to be conducted within 90 days. The panel at the appellate court, led by Justice Okon Abang, also nullified the victory of Musa Aga-Avia of the People's Democratic Party, representing Basa North in the House of Representatives. A former House of Representatives member who is now in APC, Bitrus Kaze, joins us now to speak on the development in Plateau State. It is good to have you on the show. Thank you for being here. Now, in your terms, could you, as you understand it, explain the legal grounds for which the Court of Appeal nullified this election of Senator Mwadkwon Musa Aga? What were the specific issues, as you were, that were highlighted in the judgment, shedding some more light, of course, on the implications of this judgment for the constituents of Plateau State? How might this impact the representation and political engagement, as it were?
Thank you for the opportunity to be with you this afternoon, and to say that because I was involved from the beginning, I consider myself to a good extent well-informed about this issue. The thing is that in the congresses of the year 2020, conducted by the PDP from the ward to the local government up to the national level, we observed tendencies for impunity ab initio. I can remember very well that the year 2020 was the corona year, and we approached the party as laid down by the party constitution to resolve all areas of dispute. We wrote the party, we went for meetings with the party secretariat, and all our effort to get the attention of our party fell on deaf ears. When we saw that, we wrote a reminder again. Again, nobody cared to give us any attention. At the end of it, our party chairman in the state asked us to proceed to court if we still had any grievance. Of course, we did. And we actually filed the matter around July 2020. And by 26 November 2020, His Lordship Justice Gang had given a firm judgment as prayed. And that is that the party should conduct the congresses in accordance with the Electoral Act, in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in accordance with the guidelines of the PDP Congresses 2020, and in accordance with the PDP Constitution 2017. To the best of my knowledge, from that time till this moment that I speak to you, that has not been complied with.
All right, as it stands right now, there will be a rerun. Of course, the court has said 60 days, and we're looking at it closely. Please talk to me. I want to find out from you. How do you think the pendulum will swing right now? Because at the moment, Simon Mwadkwon has said this is just a teething problem, that he will emerge again. Do you think he will still emerge again as the winner from this particular rerun?
Again, I want to correct the impression that you just gave. It's not 60 days. The court said 90 days. And
all right, thank you.
I am aware that a lot of media pundits have quoted the judgment of the court in which their lordship said that all political parties will participate. But I mean, all in this case, ordinarily and sensibly means the parties that appeared in court. That being the case, I don't understand, like, I observe the interaction you had with distinguished Senator Simon Madcon. I don't understand how PDP can participate again. My reason is simple. PDP is the reason why the election into the National Assembly, as it concerned the Senate of Plateau-North, was annulled in the first place. And to the best of my knowledge, I have been in politics for over 30 years. I have served in the National Assembly. As you rightly introduced me, I am not aware that any rerun will tolerate a process that entails going back for conducting primaries. I'm not aware of that. And I say so because the judgment of the appeal court is very firm that the PDP has not complied with the judgment given by Justice Gang and indeed confirmed by several other courts of the land to the extent that, to the effect that the PDP has not complied. And so if the PDP has not complied, it means then that the PDP has no structure within 90 days. And as we speak, it's definitely less than 80 days now. As we speak, I mean, where is PDP going to get this structure? Where are they going to be allowed, even if they get this structure, will they be allowed to conduct a fresh primaries going into this rerun? To me, it's obvious, to me, it's clear, to me, it's unambiguous. PDP cannot participate in the rerun. That's my understanding.
Okay, but if we consider the logistical, the administrative, and even security factors, you've spoken about how you don't think they would be ready for this rerun. What challenges do you anticipate for INEC in itself in organizing a fresh election within this 90-day stipulated period, which you've clearly stated is now 80? And how might these challenges influence the fairness of this electoral process that is going to go ahead based on the court order? And with all political parties mandated to participate in this rerun, what steps do you think these parties should take to ensure transparency, fairness, and the integrity of the electoral process?
Again, talking about all political parties participating, I do not believe that the judgment of the appellate court envisages that if there was a new party registered today, 5th November 2023, that it will participate in the rerun of the next 80, 90 days. That's not the intendment. That is not what was envisaged in the judgment. What is envisaged is the parties that came before the court. And one of the parties that came before the court is the reason why the election itself has been annulled. As to logistic problems, as to what INEC will go through, I don't work with INEC with utmost respect. I don't know the workings of INEC, but I do know, even from my experience as a former member of the National Assembly, that INEC is legally, is financially, is morally, is ethically empowered to enforce court judgment. What that means is that I know for fact that the government of the Federation will do everything within its power to ensure that at the end of 90 days, Plateau-North has a new senator.
All right. From the interview Mr. Madcom actually gave to Arise, he's still insisting that if he goes for a rerun, he's sure that he will win. The reason why I take you back to this is because you've actually casted some aspersions that, as it stands right now, PDP might not be in a firm footing to be able to present a candidate for that particular rerun.
Yeah, well, that's my understanding. And I noticed on the day distinguished Senator Madcon appeared here, you kept asking him his opinion that he will go for the rerun again, you kept asking, is that the opinion of his lawyers? Has he asked for counsel? Has he sought the advice of his lawyers? There was no categorical answer to that. And if you look at the debate in public space generally, I'm not a lawyer, but clearly any lawyer who understands the issue, who is exposed to the facts, generally they believe that it's not possible. It's not just my opinion, it's the position of the judgment of the court. Having said that, the thing is this. I supported distinguished Dr. Senator Matcon. I supported him fully. I declared to him my support publicly, but I told him that unless our party, the PDP, takes appropriate steps to obey the court judgment, as have been severally adumbrated by other courts. By the way, one of the judgments has been tested up to the Supreme Court, and definitely the Supreme Court took a decision against the PDP, as far as I know. What that means, therefore, as to who wins or who loses, I thought that we Christians, majority of us on the plateau are Christians. I thought we say that power belongs to God, that it is God that gives power to who he wants at the time he wants. If at this point in time, somebody who are contemplating will not participate in election already knows he will win, what do you expect me to say? I only wish him good luck.
All right, then I think that's a good place to end it. We appreciate your time and analysis here on Newsday, Mr. Bitrus Kaze.